Hey guys, we're going to be looking at W2 writing informative text. So, your project, your driving question is how can you show appreciation for soldiers? So, your writing is really going to vary depending on what you decide to do with your project. But you're probably not going to have a typical introduction, body, and conclusion. So, I'm just going to go through a couple different things, options that it might look like. So, with these types of informational writing, if you're doing a Veterans Day program, then you might write a speech that will be delivered. If you're doing a memorial, if you've gone to like historical sites, you can see those plaques they have. So you would write maybe a paragraph about the memorial that would be on a plaque, or you could write an article for a newspaper describing the memorial, where it is, and what it's for, what it represents, and all that. If you're doing care packages, you could write a paragraph or two explaining to others the importance of it and try to get them to join along with you. So you'd kind of be bringing in elements of W1 as well. And if you volunteer, then you could just write about your experiences. So I'm just going to go through each of those and show you what it would look like. So in a speech, you would still have your introduction. You'd use a hook and broadly introduce the topic and give your thesis statement. It's going to be formatted just like if you're writing an essay, but the intro doesn't need to be nearly as in depth as it would be in an essay. Then in the body of your speech, you would want to make sure to use transitions and topic sentences to help your listeners follow along, because with the speech it is much more difficult to follow the line of reasoning. Still give specific examples, provide support, and just kind of follow that same organization structure. But again, you would really need to make sure you're using transitions and helping your readers follow along. So then, in your conclusion, restate your thesis, sum it up, and leave the reader, the listener, with something to think about. If you're doing a memorial, so you'd only write maybe a paragraph. You would have a topic sentence about the purpose of the memorial, a detailed description of it. For example, a memorial for soldiers who have died in combat would explain the sacrifices they made and explain how this memorial honors them. So you could kind of think of that like a body paragraph. Care packages is very similar to the last one. A topic sentence about the purpose, explain what is in them and how it'll help and how can others get involved. And then that's where you would kind of bring in the W1 aspects of persuasion, trying to get other people to join you. If you're volunteering, you would write a personal statement. So this is going to look a little bit different. You would actually write in first person, using pronouns like I did this, I did that. With the other options, or in any writing, if you're not writing a personal statement, you need to write in third person. So use he, she, they, them, it, those types of pronouns. And in that writing, you would just explain in detail what you did, what you learned from it, and how others could get involved. So what I'm going to have you do is write a 1-paragraph proposal for your project, and I want you to explain exactly what you're going to be doing in your project, and make sure you discuss your purpose, your product, what you're doing. So are you doing a Memorial Day service? Are you making a Memorial Day, Veterans Day service? Are you making a memorial? Are you volunteering? What are you doing? And then the steps you will take to achieve your purpose. Make sure you use transitions. This is where I really want you guys to practice that. So let me know if you need help with any of it.